Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Skylar and I'm just a guy that likes fragrance and I like sneakers. And this is Anomaly Reviews. And this is a piggyback video off of one of my latest videos of a battle video of Lataffa's Khamrah and Lataffa's Khamrah Coffee, or Lataffa Khamrah Qahwa, where I did a battle video to kind of determine which one is better, which one did I like more, which one did I think that you should buy, or should you have both, etc., etc. So I actually took some more time to get a couple more wearings of Lataffa's Khamrah Qahwa, and I decided to give my impressions and my thoughts on it, as this is the newest flanker and this is the newest hype train that is out right now. So let me talk to you about Lataffa's Khamrah Coffee. So here we go. Moment of truth. Lataffa's Khamrah Coffee. Spray it up in the air. Man, I just love that coffee note. That coffee note is just amazing. And it's not a dark roasted coffee. It's like a mild roast. If you're one of those people that's a coffee lover and kind of likes that mild medium roast coffee, this is definitely what you're kind of getting in that smell off the original opening. And then as it dries down, it starts turning into more like Lataffa's Khamrah, with the date notes and the boozy type notes, but the coffee still kind of stays above the rest, where it makes it a little bit different. So like I said in the battle video, I would say probably I would lean more towards this one just because I love coffee. If you're a coffee connoisseur, or if you just like the smell of coffee beans, this one, the coffee in this one, it just leans a little bit more for me over Lataffa's Khamrah. Now don't get me wrong, Lataffa Khamrah is a really good scent as well. That one also has its believe in hype, and it should be believed. This one should as well have the belief of the hype, because it's amazing. It's just, I'm just going to leave it like that. It is amazing. The price point, spectacular. Anywhere between $37 to $56 range, depending on where you find it. I found it on Joma Shop. You can find it on Fragrancebuy.ca. I'm sure you can find it on other websites such as maybe Fragflex or any other discounters that you can find. Lataffa, you did it again with another one. This one is amazing. Like I said, that it just, the projection is just there. It's just, to me, it's like walking into a coffee shop. This is what I'm smelling. Like you walk into a coffee shop and it's just that nice little smell of coffee, and you are just blown away. And then the projection bubble, I'd say it's a nice projection bubble. It projects out, definitely projects out a few feet, and that projection lasts for about a good 2 hours. Because I've seen people where I've wearing it, and people are like, what do you got on? And they're like a little bit further away from me, or I'm in a whole nother room and people come walking by and like, what do you got on? And I tell them I got the new Lataffa Khamrah coffee on. They're like, oh, okay. And so there's that. And then I would say longevity. Longevity, I would say it gives it about 8 to 12 hours on my skin, on clothes, a little bit longer than that, probably about, I wouldn't say all day, but it's there for a little while on your clothes. So just be very careful about that. This is an eau de parfum concentration, so it's not a true parfum. It is an eau de parfum, so you can be a little more generous with the sprays. I'm not saying overspray, but you can do about 5 to 7 sprays and you're not hurting anything. Definitely hit the pulse points, do a couple on the collar, and stuff like that. Season-wise, I would say you could probably do this fall, winter, spring-ish right now. I mean, it depends on where you're at location-wise. I would say if you're somewhere like me, where I'm in Virginia, where, let's say for example, today's 45 degrees, then let's say tomorrow it's 70 degrees. It's a little bit different. We're in February. So I would say definitely fall, winter, spring, and then summer date night. Summer date night, you could probably wear this, but I wouldn't go too far into the summer. But if you're going to do a summer date night, just make sure that you lower down on the sprays. Don't go crazy with the sprays. I would say maybe 3 sprays just because of the heat. But definitely fall, winter. Occasion-wise, date night. Absolutely. A date night. First date. if you're trying to impress somebody, or you're trying to take a nice young lady out for a cup of coffee, or take your partner out for a cup of coffee, spray this on. They may even like this more than they like the actual coffee shop you're going to. Definitely a date night scent. I wouldn't say it's a signature scent, but this can definitely be a nice fall staple for you, like just something to keep in the rotation just as well as winter. I don't know how it pushes through the cold per se, because it hasn't been extremely cold here in Virginia right now. I mean, 45 degrees is kind of cold, but it wasn't like how it was back in January, which is last month, where it was only like 30s, 20s some days, where you could actually test this out. So I didn't really get the opportunity to see how much it pushes through the cold. So if I get any cold days, I'll try to put it on, see how well it pushes through the cold, and I can probably give further feedback on that. But overall, Lataffa Khamrah coffee is definitely a staple that you need to have in your collection. Lataffa is a nice Middle Eastern house that does great fragrances when it comes to presentation, projection, and overall scent. I haven't had a Lataffa scent yet that has disappointed me, or it has just made me go, oh gosh, why did I buy this? So I would say that. And then back to the battle video, I should have probably did my first impressions on this first before I did the battle video, but I still stand by my statement in the battle video where I said I think I lean more towards this one, only the sole fact of the coffee note, and Lataffa Khamrah is more of a boozy. It just depends on the occasion. If I'm trying to do if I want to smell like a more boozy type scent with the dates, I would go more with Lataffa Khamrah. If I'm trying to do more just a regular casual date night, I would probably go with this one, only for the sole fact to me, I feel like you can have more versatility with this with the coffee note. So that's just my personal opinion on that. Some people may prefer Lataffa Khamrah over this. But based off of my nose and what I've smelled so far, I would say Lataffa Khamrah Qahwa or Lataffa Khamrah Coffee is my favorite out of the two. Should you get both? Yes. If you're a collector, absolutely, because the presentation is absolutely amazing with the view in the background, as well as just the beautiful looking liquor bottle that this looks like. Now, I gave Lataffa Khamrah a 9, which means that's spectacular of a fragrance, because 9 is a very substantial rating. This one, I give a 9.2. 9.2 out of 10, and that's not that much of a gap between the two, but that's only because of how well this coffee note has done for this scent right here. Now, like I said, it's all subjective. This is all opinion-based. You may hate this, and that's okay. I'm not going to tell you not to hate something, okay? Because at the end of the day, your nose is different than my nose. Your skin's different than my skin. Like this, for me, projects almost 8 to 10 hours. For you, it could project only 6. So it just depends on your skin chemistry and things of that nature. But I will say with this one, especially with the date notes, the mild roast coffee, as well as the original Lataffa Khamrah DNA, which has some of that cinnamon, nutmeg, kind of gives you that coffee cognac in this scent, is just chef's kiss. And that's where I'm going to leave it at that. If you can find this at Joma Shop, Fragrancebuy, wherever you can find this, get your hands on it. Or at least try it, sample it out, try before you buy. I always encourage that. Try before you buy. I'm not an encourager of blind buys, even though I do them myself. Of course, part of it is just for content, as well as just there's some things where I kind of already know what my palate is for scents. And that's why I went with this one, because I love the smell of coffee. And I was like, and I've already smelled Lataffa Khamrah. So I was like, okay, if Lataffa Khamrah smells like this, Lataffa Khamrah Qahwa can't be not too far off. And so with that being said, go out and get you Lataffa Khamrah coffee and get your nose on it. And I apologize for the way my voice has sounded throughout this video. I've been fighting a little sickness over the past few days. So, but I wanted to get this video out to you guys because I promised you guys I'd get this video out to you because of the battle video. And like I said, I still will go with this one over Lataffa Khamrah. But if you're a connoisseur like me, or you're someone that's into fragrances, sample them out, try before you buy, and get your nose on both Lataffa Khamrah and Lataffa Khamrah Qahwa. But definitely get this one. All right, everybody, that does it for today's video. Thank you for stopping by once again to hear my review / first impressions of Lataffa's Khamrah Qahwa or Lataffa Khamrah Coffee. Once again, I apologize for my voice, as I've been battling a sickness for the past few days with this upper respiratory infection. I hope everybody is staying safe, staying healthy, and just protecting themselves and just showing positivity and love to everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please check out my other videos. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.